So how did the politically correct watermelon eating contest come to fruition?
So the Politically Correct Watermelon Eating Contest, or PC Melon Eating Contest as we like to call it, came about in 2010. Our former Chancellor, Chris Thomason, who is now a Vice President at the University of Arkansas System, he was a former state representative and also a former prosecuting attorney. And he wanted a way just to get together with the local representatives and state representatives and have a fun way to get them together with the community so they could talk to their constituents and their constituents could talk to them.
Who all has attended the PC Watermelon Eating Contest in the past, and who have you invited recently?
Okay. As far as I can remember, I believe Governor Asa Hutchinson has participated in this. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders came, but she tagged in her husband. She didn't want to get the watermelon juice on her, which I don't blame her for that. But she was here. We've had state senators, state representatives, of course, all the local officials. We've had Senator Hickey, Senator Kroll. Let's see. That's all I can remember off the top of my head, but we usually have a pretty good crowd.
In your opinion, who usually wins the watermelon eating contest?
So we've had some pretty close competitions in the past, but our champion, if he participates, and he usually does, is always Sheriff Singletary.
Now, I ask, when y'all are measuring who's doing well at this watermelon eating contest, is it a technique or how much you eat, or how do you measure this?
So we give them about a quarter of a slice of a small watermelon, and they are supposed to eat it down to the rind. And so we gather judges from the community to stand in the crowd and watch to see who finishes first. And usually the technique is a raking technique where they rake their head back and forth on the melon. A lot of times, a lot of the melon goes on the ground instead of in their mouths, but we kind of let that slide. But it gets pretty messy. And so we always give them a t-shirt to put on over their clothes to try to soak up some of that watermelon juice. It's pretty fun to watch.